In terms of financial literacy, keeping track of expenses is a skill that people tend to overlook. It may not be as exciting as investing or getting a credit card, but staying on top of a budget is one of the most important financial habits that one can possess. The lack of concern for tracking expenses was shown in a recent study by Gallup, which reported that 2/3 of Americans do not have a budget. To exacerbate this issue, in our economy driven by consumerism, many people find themselves paying more than they can afford on items that they may not necessarily need. Debt is a major problem, especially with the case of student loan debt, which has recently surpassed $1.1 trillion in the U.S. alone. Many people take advantage of the massive lines of credit offered by banks, making large purchases that they cannot repay. As interest rates are astoundingly high, it is easy to get trapped in a vicious cycle of borrowing money, failing to pay it back, and finding oneself in a growing pile of debt. As such, keeping track of the flow of money into and out of a household and maintaining a healthy budget are imperative to becoming financially stable. There are many ways to go about tracking expenses. While some people prefer sticking to recording all incomes and expenses in a notebook, new technology allows individuals who are used to having access to computers or cell phones constantly a more convenient way of budgeting. The most common used method is through Excel. Often, people just input their purchases manually and update the sheet to track the amount owed from credit cards. The use of an Excel sheet helps set up a budget as all the income and expenses are laid out. In addition, by checking expenses from previous months, one can extrapolate and estimate the costs for housing, food, bills, and other expenditures. By organizing income flow, one can better allocate money for saving and for spending. A lot of people use this method because it is customizable, and Excel is an application that a lot of people are familiar with. Other than Excel, there are multiple other applications that are great for budgeting. If you frequently use your cell phone, some apps to consider are Mint, Good Budget, and Spending Tracker, which all help organize spending and income to several categories and allow their user to set goals for budgeting and saving money. Everyone has their own preferences, so at the end of the day, whatever helps you manage your money, set financial goals, and allocate resources to get the most out of your paycheck is the best method to go with. Thanks for watching. If you learned something from this video, please take a moment and browse through our other uploads.